You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, as you know, Boise State refuses to play against San Jose State University and their transgender player, Blaire Fleming. With the forfeit, Boise State, their season is now over. SJSU actually gets to go to the championship match in the Mountain West tournament without playing a single game. Now, this team, guys, really was just mediocre in the games they actually played in, even with the trans player. I mean, guys, San Jose State was only 6-6 in games they actually played. They actually got 6 additional wins via forfeit because they have a transgender player. Now, Boise State, this was the third time this season that they actually said, nah, we're going to forfeit. We're not going to play. I mean, it was a big risk to these young women. However, I believe this was bigger than just a win or loss. They needed to stand on their principle, and they did that, and I celebrate them for that. And I'm not the only one, guys. I mean, they're getting a whole bunch of praise here, as you guys see right here. Boise State praised for forfeiting title shot as SJSU trans player stood in the way, real champion. Yeah, so a lot of people, man, on social media are praising them. For example, like this one guy right here says, as the father of 3 young girls, I'm so proud of every member of your team. Another person says, this team is a class act. It takes so much courage to do what you all done. This is a more historic moment in women's volleyball than any championship would be. Thank you. I agree completely with that. We got some more here too. Some people talk about their principles, but few have the strength to stand up for them. You will always be winners. Yeah, they are definitely winners in my book. However, guys, we need to talk about this one woke sports writer for USA Today. And I believe we've actually done a video on this person before. I don't remember exactly the circumstances behind it, but it is Nancy Armour over there at USA Today. Oh, she has a big problem, guys, with these young women actually standing up for their rights. She's basically saying, hey, get out there and get beat by a man. Look here. Sports columnist claims cisgender women. I hate that term. I hate that term. That term, I believe, was actually made up like in the 1990s by some transgender or transgender activists. I don't know for sure, but I found that term to be offensive. However, this journalist is actually calling these young women the real threat, not the transgender person. I can't believe this. But considering, this is USA Today, it shouldn't be too surprising, right? Says here, San Jose State University women's volleyball team is in the Mountain West final after their semifinal opponent, Boise State, forfeited its semifinal match. It is the third time the Lady Broncos forfeited against the Spartans this season, also having forfeited their 2 regular season matches. The forfeits have come amid SJSU rostering transgender player Blaire Fleming, who has become one of the conference's top players. Now, I will say this also, guys, because I also saw ESPN talk about the whole Blaire Fleming thing, and they actually use the phrase alleged transgender. No, it's not alleged. This is a male right here, and they know it. But they're putting alleged transgender like it hasn't been proven. No, this is true. This is true, and guess what? The people are not on your side, ESPN. Anyway, says those against transgender athletes in biological girl sports have cited unfair advantages for said athletes and those teams. However, a columnist for USA Today called those who refuse to play trans athletes the real threat. In quotations. Wow. Check this out. Quote, for all the shrieking there is about transgender women athletes, it's the cisgender women pushing the forfeits who cost their fellow athletes opportunities to play and saddled their teams with losses. Nancy Armour posted in a column headline, "Opinion: Ruling in San Jose State volleyball case reveals farce of transgender hysteria." Wow. She goes on, quote, "It's those women, not the San Jose State player, who are the real threat." And by the way, guys, her X account here, completely private. Yeah, can't say anything. I can't see anything. This woman knows what she's saying is absolutely crazy. Man, it says while her X account is private, Armour still received lots of flack for her take online. Clay Travis, "Is your brain really this broken?" Obviously it is for her, man. Obviously it is. Another person wrote, "Women standing up for women isn't hysteria at USA Today. It's courageous and about time." Yeah. Another added, "Nancy Armour is a misogynist and hates women. I'm proud of my alma mater for not backing down, even though it ends their season. All of the women of Boise State's program should hold their heads high. I hope my daughter grows up to have your courage." Yeah, to me, guys, really, it feels like Boise State is the real champions. And these young women should hold their heads high because they took a stand and a lot of people are backing them, man. People are treating them like champions. Boise State, Wyoming, Utah State, and Nevada were among the conference teams to cancel games against the Spartans as a result of Fleming's presence on the team. They were aware the forfeiture would result in a loss on their records, which ultimately helped SJSU secure its high seed. Yeah. Man, who is SJSU actually playing for the championship? I don't know. I would have to go back and look that up. But I believe whoever they actually play should actually forfeit the championship game. And then, of course, SJSU is going to win by default. And I'm wondering how they would actually feel about winning this tournament despite not playing a single match. I believe that should happen, guys. How do you guys actually feel about that? Because in my opinion, that is what should happen. Go ahead, forfeit the match, and SJSU gets their fake trophy. And they got to sit back and think, you know what? We really didn't earn this. And hopefully, Blaire Fleming actually feels bad about this, because what this person's done is completely unfair. Women don't feel safe playing against a male. We've actually done videos, man, where young women have actually been injured by transgenders in volleyball. Remember, there was this one video clip, guys, of this really tall guy identifying as a woman spiked the ball in the face of a young girl. That was like 2 years ago, I think. This young lady still hasn't recovered. Yeah. But shout out to Boise State again. And Nancy Armour, man, is a complete moron. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.